This is Nate of the NATHANROADINWA Washington blog, and I'm going to do an honest video review of this component and VGA to HDMI converter box. Now, ordinarily at this time, I would show the product when it's still in the packaging, but for a change, this time I will show it outside the package, already outside the package. As you can see, there's no brand name on here. It just says video box up here. An HD video converter right there. Then it shows VGA input, and it lists all the different inputs that it supports. And on the back, you have VGA component to HDMI converter, power supply, 5 volts, 2 amps, and some other stuff made in China on the bottom. That's the bottom side. And then on the back you have an HDMI output, then audio input, and VGA input, and then a switch to switch between the VGA and component input right here. This little switch right here. Then there's the 3 jacks that look like RCA ones that are for component video. And that's where you plug in the power supply right there. Now, I purchased this device at Amazon.com. You see it right here. It was labeled component video VGA to HDMI converter with auto upscale. And it sold for about $45, like what I paid for it. And as you can see, there's no brand name listed on the website here. And it came in this box here, which I'm now going to show you. It says LinkStyle on here, and it says HD video converter. Here's what the front of the box looks like. See, comes in this box here. Now, the interesting thing that I found out after I bought it is that if you look at another product on Amazon.com, this one here, this one's also from LinkStyle. It's also HDMI to VGA. And notice the box on this one. It appears to be the same box. Never a good sign when they sell 2 different products with the same box. They're somewhat different. Now, even though the box says LinkStyle on here, it's a very generic box. You can tell it's not meant for a retail store, like a mass retailer like Walmart or Target or Kmart, for example. This is more, looks like to be sold over the internet, or like maybe at special computer stores that specialize in computer stuff. But there's nothing on here, just LinkStyle right here. There's nothing on here like an address, contact address for this company, or anything, you know, or a UPC symbol. They have this one little UPC thing, sticker that they put on here, probably to identify what exact product it is. But remember, as you saw on that Amazon page, they have the same box as used for other products. So this is the only way they can tell what product you've ordered, or that's included in here. So there's a good chance that something could be mixed up in your order. That's not a good sign. And there's no warranty information on this. The only thing it says is LinkStyle. It does have LinkStyle printed several times on the box, but it doesn't. And of course, it just says HD video converter because they use this for other types of converters, like you saw on the web page. And here's the manual that was included with it. As you can see, it just says HDMI VGA to HDMI user manual. And you can see looks like probably either Japanese or Chinese. I think it's probably Chinese writing on the manual. And notice that the manual doesn't even say LinkStyle or anything on here. This is very, you can tell this is not meant to be like a really good product. It's kind of meant for specialty stores and stuff, and for foreign markets. So you have to be careful when ordering stuff like this from Amazon. when they got a lot of stuff in foreign languages like this right here. But they have the English right below. But the instructions aren't very good for this product. Now I bought this device here because my computer has a VGA port, which is analog, and my TV does not have a VGA port. It only has a DVI port, which is compatible with HDMI, or is supposed to be compatible with HDMI. So this here would allow me to convert the VGA signal into a HDMI signal, which should be compatible with my TV. Now I plugged in the cables. This is the power cable. This is the VGA one here. And this is the HDMI one, which goes to a DVI converter that's plugged into the back of my TV. And here's the audio cable. Now I would have to have the audio actually go directly to the TV because DVI does not support audio like HDMI does. But for this example here, I just plugged the audio in here just to show you what it ordinarily would look like. Now I got it plugged in and everything. I set the computer so it would know that to recognize the second screen, to enable the second screen. And as you can see, there's two lights here. The small red light here on the left is for the power. It comes on when the power is lit up, or it lights up when the power is on. And this red light here means that's in the VGA to HDMI conversion mode. You can switch it to component, which would be a green light, by flipping that switch. Now it's a green light, that means it's in the component mode. But I'm going to switch it back to VGA to HDMI conversion. So now it's red again. Now you're looking at the TV screen. As you can see, it does work, but every few seconds the screen loses the signal, so it's not quite working right on my TV. I think it's because my TV was an older model and had DVI. If you had an HDMI connector, it probably wouldn't do this. So I would not recommend this product for if you have an older TV. The only people that I think this product might be good for is if you had a brand new TV, or very recently made TV that's got HDMI and don't require DVI to HDMI converter adapters to it. So overall, this is not a very good product. I would recommend going with a different brand like Sewell. And this is Nate with the Nathan's Road Washington blog. See you on the next review.